Thank you for coming. Good night. And I want to tell you first a little bit about the guitar, and then after that we're going to I'm going to give you some tips on playing the guitar and play a couple more songs, and then have a couple of guitar players come up, and we're going to jam a little bit and do many things today. So just a few things about the new NX series. We're not using a microphone on to amplify the guitar. This is completely their pickup system, which is really kind of new and revolutionary. They really did a lot of research on the pickup. I'm very happy to have this kind of sound on the pickup. It's very hard to get a good, real classical guitar sound out of the instrument through the pickups. And there used to be many different kinds of old-fashioned pickups, you know, the old piezo pickup through the bridge and condenser pickups inside. And Yamaha came up with their own system called ART. And also, it's very versatile the way they have it organized here. You can bring up the bass side of the pickup, or you can bring up the treble side. You can have them even, or one a little brighter or a little darker. And then there's EQ, and there's an automatic tuner. So it's a very modern, contemporary system. And a couple other things that I love about the guitar. They have a slimmer neck on most of the NX series, and it makes it so easy to play. You know, this guitar, it just feels so smooth. You know, so it's actually it's easier to play this guitar faster than a traditional classical guitar. So it even helps with your speed. You know, it's like having a good driver when you play golf. You can hit the ball farther. So I can hit the ball farther with this guitar. Let me play one little ballad for you, just to show you sort of the dynamic range of the guitar through using just the pickup. The idea is to go all the way up the guitar and to go all the way down, and you don't stop until your left wrist starts to hurt. Can we go that fast? Okay, so I'll count to 4, we all start together. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can give yourself a little test to see how well you're knowing the notes on the guitar. So this is kind of a funny test, but it's also kind of a good exercise you can do with all the different notes. How many chromatic notes are there? So in the Western music, there's 12 chromatic tones.
12音がクロマチックスケールの中にあります。
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then it repeats, right? So basically, whether we're saying sharps or flats, there's really only 12 notes, right? And then, of course, there's the blues notes in between and the Indian notes, but we're just talking about the basic piano Western scale, okay? So let's take the note C. So from starting on the 6th string, 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and 1st, you try to play a C as fast as you can.
今何をされたかというと、例えば C という音を選ぶとします。そしたらその C の音を6弦から1弦それぞれで1を弾いてみてください。
So go from 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
ルールとしては開放弦を使ってはいけない。
Play me B flat, starting on the 6th string.
6弦で始めてください。
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, B flat.
弦は飛ばさないでください。できるだけ早く。B フラットです。
B flat, as fast as you can.
できるだけ早く。
That's why piano players get confused to play the guitar, because on the piano there's only a simple way to do it. On the guitar, that simple phrase can be played so many different kinds of ways with so many different tone colors, right? So if you don't know the notes on the guitar very well, you know, maybe you can use your ear, but it's best to really know the notes on the guitar, and the better you know the neck, you know, so if that phrase was on a piece of paper and I was in a recording session, you know, if you were just to read it the first time, if you read it like that, the producer probably wouldn't think you're a very good guitar player, but if you do, so many different ways to play that. So that's another good thing to know. Okay. Okay. All right. So let's do a little improvisation with the guys. Let's just play some E blues. Okay, and everyone take 2 choruses. But is there any questions that, you know, now I've been here for an hour or so, and maybe something you want to ask about what we've been doing today, or something else you thought about? Anybody have a question?
普段どのような考えでそういうニュアンスを弾いたりしているのかな。
It's very important to practice slowly your whole life to get a good tone out of the guitar. You know, you can concentrate on 1 or 2 notes, and you can try to listen to records that you like the guitar sound. If you like my records and the way they sound, then and you're talking about the acoustic guitar like the Yamaha here, you can, you know, try to work on just a few notes. Don't worry about playing fast, you know. Try to get the tone, a good tone out of each note. If it's the electric guitar, same thing. You know, you have to, of course, it's very important the kind of guitar you have. It's very important the kind of amplifier you have. But it's in the fingers. It's all in the fingers. You know, when I go and pick up another guitar player's guitar, if I pick up somebody like John Scofield or George Benson's guitar, or Steve Lukather's guitar or Larry Carlton's guitar, I still sound like Lee. If they pick up my guitar, they sound like them. you know. So that's after years of getting your own style and the way you pick, the way you finger, whether you use, you know, fingers or pick, you know, and whether you're using the color of the nail or you're using the thumb, you know, whatever technique. So whatever technique you're using with your right hand, you know, you have to work on those techniques. And usually getting a great sound out of the guitar is not about playing fast. It's about playing slow. So just kind of remember that, you know, that work on the tone. All right. I think we're just about wrapping up. I'm going to play one more song. I did want to tell you about one project that is coming next year. And it's very exciting. Yamaha and I are sponsoring an international guitar competition, and it's going to start this fall, and it's open to guitarists who are 16 years and older, and there's many cool prizes. So the album we're going to be doing, that's going to start this fall and be recorded also early next year. Hopefully it will be out in about 1 year. The album is going to be called String Theory, and we're going to invite superstar guitar players from around the world, and it's going to be all guitar, of course, with a band, but maybe some of the people we'll be inviting is Steve Lukather and maybe Joe Bonamassa and B.B. King and John Scofield and George Benson, of course, myself. I'll be producing the album. So there's going to be categories, guitarists playing from jazz, rock, blues, country music, acoustic steel string guitar, and classical flamenco, all on the same record. And then on the International Guitar Contest, there is going to be a new website starting in September called sixstringtheory.com. And six is spelled S-I-X, sixstringtheory.com. And you can go to my website, leerittenauer.com, and find out a little more information. And then there's many cool prizes about the contest. I'll tell you in a second. Thank you. You've been a great audience. Thank you so much. どうもどうもどうも。